Hello YouTube, I hope you like my new intro. Actually, the guy who made it has told me that he's willing to make it for anyone who wants it. He's working on Adobe After Effects, so yeah. Let's get to the battle. It's against CrackerOfCheese. I battled him in a weird tier battle earlier, and he wanted me to OU him. So I missed my Meteor Mash as he goes into Rotom, not a big deal. Wouldn't have done much. Go for Stealth Rocks as he overheats, which is the last thing I expected. So I go into T-Tar to take the overheat because it's looking like he's choiced. Now I don't have Pursuit on this T-Tar, but I figured he'd go back into his Machamp. So now I'm going to go back into my Duracell, and I figured he had Bullet Punch. So I went for my own Bullet Punch first, but apparently he doesn't carry Bullet Punch on his lead champ. He was actually expecting Explosion. Hence the reason he went to Rotom. I didn't Bullet Punch again on the off chance that I outsped. I don't even know why. Maybe he was going to trick. That's what I was concerned with. So I go for Energy Ball here. Definitely expecting him to go into Machamp. He does not. He goes into Snorlax, but he does get a special defense drop. So that's nice. Leftovers and Sandstorm do their work. I now go into Cackle, and I see Earthquake. So I'm like, alright, Curse, Earthquake, and Body Slam. He can't touch me. So I go for my sub, expecting the moveset I just said, but he has Crunch. So I was like, alright, well, I guess he's not a Curse Snorlax. He's just one of those offensive ones. So I make the predictable move and go right for the Focus Blast, and he predicts that and goes into Biscuits. However, I know at this point he doesn't know who I'm going to go into, so he's going to Trick. So I go into Rachi to take the Trick. And yeah, Choice Scarf, very nice. Now here, I go for a U-turn, and I realize he's just going to stay in and trick whatever I go into. So I go into this thing, because I figure, alright, this is the best thing I can take to get a trick. That made no sense. But you know what I mean. So Gengar has his stuff. I, again, expected Bullet Punch, but I assume he does not have it. I go for Shadow Ball, and that's going to do a decent chunk, and he's going to finish me off with a Stone Edge. Yep. So now I'm going to go to Splash of Wind and hit him with a Surf, and that should take out the Machamp since I'm an offensive Suicune, and it does. So he's going to go to Blue Waffle, and I'm just going to Calm Mind first turn, because I figure he's sub-agility, and I was banking on, I have a Pokemon that can take him on if he has Grass Knot, so I was like, you know what, most of them have Ice Beam, I'm just going to Calm Mind. And I go for Hidden Power Electric. He either predicts that or just needs to roar me out. And yeah, he's in with Swampert. Go with the Surf. Does a little bit over half. But he did take Stealth Rock damage, and he's going to get Leftovers. So I'm not really sure if, yeah, if this next Surf is going to take him out. So I'm going to Calm Mind one more time, risk taking the next Earthquake. And his Swampert's not going to take me out. It does do a little bit more damage than last time. But I guess, you know, whatever. So now I have +2 Suicune. And, yeah, Surf's going to take out the Swampert. And, yeah. Looking good. Until he sends in an Infernape. And, this Grass Knot did almost max damage. I was so surprised that I lived that. I lived it at 3. It's a good thing I lived that, because I think I would have been swept after that. I would have had to Iron Head flinch him. So, Splash of Wind's going to end up fainting, and he has 2 Pokemon left. So, I make the wrong choice and go into Jirachi. I expect him to go into Snorlax. And I get the Burn, which is really crucial, actually. He does the Hydro Pump stuff that he just did. And he doesn't bother agilitying because it's just a waste of a turn for him, because he knows I outspeed anyway. So you go for Hydro Pump again. That's going to take me out. Now here, again, I expected the Grass Knot on him because of how he was trying to set up on Suicune. So I just go for Spikes. And he does carry the Ice Beam. However, I do live it. So I don't know if I needed the Burn. I don't know how much Energy Ball would have done. Roserade has decent special attack. But at this point, it's not even worth killing him with an Energy Ball since, yeah, we're both going to faint. And it's going to be one-on-one. And this part, I'm happy to say I do speed up. It's Curse Snorlax. with Earthquake and Crunch versus Cursed Tyranitar. Oh boy, this is fun, guys. We curse, he rests. I pay back. It's not doing much. We eventually just start getting up to +6, as you can see. And yeah, I'm gonna let the music play for a second. And the crucial moment, payback, someone's got a crit, yo. Someone's got a crit. Bam. Take out the Snorlax with a crit. Great game, Cheese. Check out the guy who made my intro. Like I said, he will make anyone an intro, and he's just starting to use Adobe After Effects. Check out my opponent. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'm out, guys.